Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Klay Thompson is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Kennedy in at the point guard. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Edwards looking it over. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. And here's Irving. Thompson outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Over in the corner, Edwards. Good on the three-point shot.
Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hit you with the three-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
Now, here is Irving. Thompson for the triple. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Kennedy, guarded by Doncic. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got his second bucket tonight.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their fourth try.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. McDaniels with the ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kennedy passes to Gobert. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Irving kicks to Doncic. And the three ball is good. Doncic has got 5 now.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. A second chance effort. Lively, that's good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. To the left wing. Pass to McDaniels. Isaac with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Thompson. Still scoreless.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Irving. So a moment now to see the story for him. Mavericks on D. They trail by 1. Has to Gobert. Dishes to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 4. Shoots over Hardy. That one off the back iron and out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Inside, Lively. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Edwards. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here.
First team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. Back to Gobert.
Prosper.
6 to shoot. Kicks it to McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here is Edwards. Passes it to Gobert. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Now, Doncic. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Doncic passes to Hardy. Misses the 3. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The pass to Kennedy. He kicks to Edwards. McDaniels with the bounce pass. Pass to Kennedy. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Goes up again, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower, Rudy Gobert, assertive, my goodness.
And Gobert drops them both. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Kennedy. Drives to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And the with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Gobert. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando. Outside, Edwards. Kennedy, guarded by Doncic. Here's Kennedy. And the rejection by Gafford. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Passes it to Hardy from outside the arc. Minnesota with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
The pass to Lively. Another shot. Here's Prosper. Doncic outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 7 points.
Let's remember Luka's 6'7", 230, so this guy lethal around the hoop.
Pass to Kennedy. Clark left side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks leading by 3. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. The Mavericks, number 1.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Gobert finds Clark. Passes it to Kennedy. More up top. Coming off a 10-point game his last outing. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Prince has checked in for Minnesota and then for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Irving comes in for Hardy. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Luka Doncic. Back to Washington. Lets it go from deep. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. And it's Moore penetrating. Out to Miller. Lets it go. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Irving with a clean look. Offensive rebound. Lively. And he goes in for the dunk. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
The Timberwolves shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Minnesota calls timeout. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good, but the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments, and that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Now, here's Clark. Hasn't made one yet. Kennedy passes to Miller. It's tipped. Now here's Beverly. D right on him. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Irving. And how about his top 10 ranking in free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
That nice touch pass right there by Kyrie Irving. That was pretty.
Kennedy passes to Clark.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the pass to Kennedy. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Outside Irving. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Timberwolves trailed by 5. Here's Kennedy. The teardrop falls in. He has 6.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Irving passes to Lively. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
He gets it in there. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Kennedy, defended by Beverly. Kennedy passes to Miller. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Dallas.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And he's good on the second. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Beverly. Still without a basket. And it's Irving missing. Irving against Clark. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense there from Irving. Now here's Beverly. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. With one on the clock, it's not going to go for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute.
29.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Thompson in at the three. And here is Clark after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Pass to Towns. Moore outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Irving. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Moore. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Timberwolves shooting the ball at 42%. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Here's Moore. The putback. Rebounded by Isaac. Mavericks leading by 9. Irving looking over the floor. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Money from the wing. Moore's got 6 points. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Now, here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Really left alone that time. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here's Towns. His last outing at 20 points. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
Now, here's Doncic. And here is Irving. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Timberwolves trailed by 7. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Edwards has come in for more. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Andre Drummond, and it's Hardy in for Irving. Here's Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Clark dishes to Miller. Outside Edwards. Here's Clark. Plays it up and banks it in. Clark's got his second basket. ADB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dallas making a switch here. Oh, here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Pass to Clark. Lets the 3 fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Doncic. Rebound, Minnesota. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes to Towns. Back to Clark. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Hardy. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Mavericks ball.
Dallas leading by 10. Minnesota with the rebound. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Clark against Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Gafford. They retain possession. Clark against Isaac. No good. Some solid defense from Clark. McDaniels with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Clark the pass to Gobert. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Doncic finds Isaac. Back to Doncic. The pass to Hardy. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, here's Clark. 5 points in the game to end the drought. Nice D from Doncic.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Prosper misses. Timberwolves trailed by 12. To the paint, here's Edwards, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Pass to Prosper. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Rudy Gobert.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. P.J. Washington comes in for Jonathan Isaac, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Doncic. Here's Kennedy. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's Beverley. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Gafford. Out to the right wing. Dallas moving it around. Washington with it. Now guarded by Towns. Here's Gafford. Misses the baby hook. Timberwolves trailed by 11. Pass to Kennedy. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Knocks down the three ball. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And that one's good. Hardy.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Outside, Towns. Outside, Edwards. Now the pass to Kennedy. Down low. So the end of the season, Greg, is in sight now. Are players glad to see the finish line approaching?
I think it all depends on where you're at in the standings, Kevin. I mean, playoff-bound teams are eager to wrap things up, but those on the bubble probably wish they had more padding in their schedule.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Oh, here's Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
With more repetition, you can see Taurean Prince evolving on the offensive end. Gets into the mid-range game. Go ahead, Taurean.
Now here's Beverley. Tight defense on him. Lively's shot is off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to Kennedy. To the middle. Here's Towns, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Well, that's 6'11", sending it back. Jonathan Isaac. Woohoo!
Stolen by Prince. Here's Kennedy. It's blocked, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Moore's checked in. So it's the Timberwolves now. It's a 10-point game. To the inside.
And he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Beverley. Pass to Hardy from deep three-point land. Prince grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Kennedy. Rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hardy passes to Lively. Over in the corner, Beverley. Passes to Hardy. From downtown, Drains it from beyond the arc. Hardy's got 13.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Prince. Back to Gobert. Prince outside. Lock at 6. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Everly with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Lively the pass to Isaac. Here's Lively. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 14.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Gobert kicks to Moore. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now Beverly. There's the pass to Hardy. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
To the paint, here's Hardy, and it's Hardy with the jam.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 11. And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And Kenny, how about you? What'd you see from the Timberwolves?
Their perimeter defense was lackluster, to say the least. Shooters were getting open shots. Guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I can walk up the set in shoes, in a suit, and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down on that defense.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Timberwolves trailed by 11. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Moore in at the center. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Inside, Lively. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Here's Minnesota. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Mavericks, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
That's good from Moore. And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside Irving. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Patrick Beverley is the kind of competitor every team wants. Gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
That's good from Beverley. Gobert, he's checked in for more.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Beverley.
Boy, Patrick Beverley, what a pleasure this guy is to watch. The level of competitiveness, the commitment to the defensive end. Man, he can raise the team.
Now here's Towns, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got 5.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Illegal
We're going to
screen.
break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Mavericks. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. Of course, there's the Timberwolves. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And you know, for the Mavericks, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
But how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now Irving. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Kennedy, defended by Beverley.
Charging foul called on.
Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule.
First team foul.
On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. Then on Thursday, the Houston Rockets will come into town.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. Kicks to Edwards. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And the lead is down inside single digits. 15 points for Anthony Edwards.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Doncic dishes to Irving. Doncic passes to Irving. And it goes down 2 points. That's 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you.
Boy, Luka has decided he wants to become a more complete defensive player. How about choice on the pipes?
That one trumps for him. Thompson's got 13 points.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Come on and drink your thing. Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, man.
Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for Edwards.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Second in scoring, and he pressures the ball and forces turnovers at a rate that's remarkable. How about second in the league in steals per game?
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Outside, Towns. There's the dish to Clark. They get a hand on it. Out to the wing. Here's Kennedy. From outside, off the mark.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Doncic passes to Hardy. Now Washington. It's good from long range. He's got 7.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And they're moving it up. Morrison can't hit. Timberwolves trailed by 16. Pass to Kennedy. And they get it. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Doncic right side. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Hardy passes to Doncic. Down low, Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Pass to Clark. Over to the wing. Passes it to McDaniels. Clark outside. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Timberwolves trailed by 18. Here's Kennedy. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Here's Clark. Following the score by Dallas. To the inside. Here's Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Timeout call. It's time for defense.
While we're in this quick break and out of the small forward position, and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. 4th, Klay Thompson.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
You know, in addition to that patience and efficiency, they're each extremely talented natural scorers. They've got the kind of precise form all young players would do well to replicate.
Here's Prosper. Right, the pass to Gafford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Both free throws good for Miller.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet were set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Mavericks call time here.
All right, fans. Get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Timberwolves trailed by 15. And there's the pass to Towns. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Prosper. Rebounded by Moore.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Out to Miller. Drills it from outside. Miller's got 8 points.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Thompson outside. Thompson with the 3.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Karl-Anthony Towns. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb, averaging 21 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists.
And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
The drive by Thompson. Here's Gafford. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Clark. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Prosper. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
In for the Wolves, Rudy Gobert.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Passes it to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Miller kicks to Clark. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 3 assists in the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Dallas calls timeout. On the Mavericks with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kyrie Irving comes in for Thompson. And Doncic is subbed in for DeLon Wright. Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Here's Drummond. Doncic against Clark. And the shot goes down. Doncic has got 13.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 8. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Drummond. Here's Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game is strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Timberwolves trailed by 16. The pass to Gobert. The Mavericks pull it in. 1:11 left to play in the third. Stolen by Prince. Moore finds Gobert. For 3, Edwards. Ball's knocked loose, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
A moment now to see the numbers for Drummond. Second in field goal percentage. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Shot clock at 3. Doncic outside. Prince with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Edwards, that's good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Mavericks leading by 12. Now here's Irving. 7 points in the game. Doncic outside. No good on that one.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
And so it's Dallas, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Drummond. Luka Doncic out there with Hardy. Then it's Thompson. And it's Lively in at the 4 slot. Now here's Edwards. After Luka Doncic's miss. Gobert the pass to Moore. Shot clock at 6. Tips it. That one's not going to go. Nice shot by Gobert.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And here is Doncic. Thompson, high post. No dice from the high post.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. Gobert the pass to Kennedy. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The 3, a costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Hardy.
And there's the foul against Dallas. That one on Hardy. And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Edwards. And Dallas also making a switch. Washington's checked in. Dallas leading by 8. On the wing, Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Kennedy. It's good.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Dallas again missing.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
No good from Moore. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball. That's a jump ball.
Minnesota with the ball. Timberwolves trailed by 6. Moore outside. Pass to Towns. That one goes in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now here's Irving, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Can't stuff the alley-oop home. McDaniels with the ball. Isaac picks him up. Kennedy passes to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Minnesota making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." Can they get it done? We'll see, guys.
Thank you, David. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And it's good, 2 points. And that's 17 points for Luka Doncic.
And with that one, he holds an 11-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Kennedy. And another 3 for Minnesota.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Hardy. The 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. They led by as many as 18 points. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. And now a 6-point Maverick lead.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Passes it to Kennedy. over Doncic. Doncic with the block. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Mavericks leading by 6. Thompson in the corner. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 11 in the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
Doncic with it. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
It's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Hardy passes to Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 22 points.
Boy, you've got to love how Doncic uses his frame and his build. This guy will power right through contact.
Kennedy passes to Gobert. Clark outside. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Here's Kennedy. And he lays it straight in. He's got 20.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Hardy. Out to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kennedy passes to Clark. Over to the left wing. Takes the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the Mavericks call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And the decision-making tonight has just been outstanding. If the shot hasn't been there for him, he's just kept the ball moving. And that patience is how he's gotten his field goal percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Mavericks leading by 7. Inside, Hardy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Free throw good. Hardy. He's perfect from the line this time. For Minnesota, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. There's the pass to Kennedy. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Twice on the pipe, send it back, Andre Drummond.
Minnesota foul.
That free throw good from Doncic.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Timberwolves trailed by 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Kennedy, guarded by Doncic. Here's Kennedy.
Well, this is the energy you want to see from Luka on the defensive end on every possession. Up in his man's grill, affecting the shot. That is nice.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Doncic. There's the drive. Rebounded by Prosper. Here's Dallas. They're on an 18-7 run. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Doncic. Pass to Hardy from past the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Clark. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Assisted by Jaden McDaniels.
Clark's got it back down to within single digits for Minnesota. Pass to Hardy. This one for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Passes it to McDaniels. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Hardy passes to Doncic. And here's Hardy. Knocked away. Out in his own on the break. And there's the foul to try to stop the break. And that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. And they'll retain possession. And that one falls for Clark. And so Clark nails both of them. Irving's checked in for Hardy.
Kyrie Irving.
Here's Kennedy. They get the rebound. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Clark.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
And the Mavericks call time here. Mavericks leading by 8. Doncic dishes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside Irving. Here's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
Kennedy. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Kennedy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Well, this has been the book on defending Andre Drummond on the interior. Make him earn it at the charity stripe.
And the second free throw, good. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Towns. Off target from outside.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Irving passes to Isaac. Hammers the alley-oop through.
My goodness, Jonathan Isaac can get off his feet and in a hurry. That was a beautiful dunk.
Kennedy, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Gobert. Doncic with the steal. Clark against Irving to the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clark. First personal foul.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
Edwards, he's checked in for Clark.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Mavericks.
this was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Assisted by Jaden.
There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And Doncic throws it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now Irving. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.